Hello my ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everybody is doing okay. The beautiful weather continues here in, I was going to say the UK, but I can't speak for the whole of the UK. But certainly in England, it's beautiful. And yeah, it's also the holidays, it's half term, so you know, how nice is that? I have apple, elderflower and ginger juice, which is really nice. But I had a request. So last night I mentioned that I'd got a beautiful package from Joe with quite a few things in there, including the original Gaian tarot with the book Journey Through the Gaian Tarot, which was released by Llewellyn. I'd got spread cloths and bags and beautiful jewellery. And whilst I showed the cards from the Gaian Tarot, the Zolar's tarot deck was still sealed. Even though this is over 40 years old, the cards had never been opened. Me being me, I couldn't wait. So after I filmed, I did open them and have a look through, and I absolutely loved the colours in this deck. It's like a mint green, really, really beautiful. And somebody left a comment saying, would you please, show the cards? So I've just popped on quite quickly, just to give a walkthrough of this deck in case you've not seen it before. So I believe they first came out in the 1970s. This one was, I believe it said 1982 or 1983. And there are different colour variations available. They are double-sided cards. So they have all of the tarot in here, but they also have astrological cards as well. So we'll have a look at both sides anyway, and it's based on RWS. Kind of reminds me of the, oh gosh, not the Burr. What are they called? It's gone out of my head. If I remember, I will pop it on the screen. But the decks that had some were orange, some were yellow, but very minimal colours. The sharpness and crispness of these images are absolutely stunning. And obviously, because the deck was sealed, they're in beautiful, pristine condition. But I'm going to bring the camera down and we'll have a look closer detail at the cards. So as I mentioned, this was a very kind, generous gift from Jo. She was sending me a couple of bits anyway, mainly the Gaian tarot and the cloth. And she said, while I'm putting a package together, do you have anything that I might have that I'm thinking of letting go of? And I just said, well, these are the decks that's on my list. And she said, well, take Zolar's off your list because I've got that. And she wanted to pass it on. And obviously, not used it because, as I said, the cards were sealed. So it says Zolar's Astrological Tarot Fortune Telling Cards. And I love the 70s because it was very much an era. It was my childhood, and when I think of cards and cartomancy, it was very much around fortune telling. We used to have holidays to Skegness as a kid, and I can remember the card readers and palm readers, and it was very much Patrularengo, and they used to say Gypsy Rose Lee. I mean, I think they was using artistic license there, not unless Gypsy Rose Lee had a huge family. But it was very much around the whole sort of fortune telling. Amazing and amusing 4-in-1 game, fun to use. I love how it's being billed as a game. I think that's how they got around a lot of the esoteric occult stuff back then. I mean, Waddingtons with their Ouija boards was very much a toy shop game, and that's how it was kind of marketed. So yeah, and it's by US Game Systems. On the back it says Zolar's Astrological Tarot Fortune Telling Cards, 4 decks in one. On one side you get the 56 minor arcana cards of the tarot, comprising of 4 suits of swords, wands, cups and pentacles. Remove the 4 knights and you have a regular pack of 52 cards with suits of spades, clubs, hearts and diamonds. On the reverse side, the 22 major arcana cards of the tarot pack and a set of 32 astrological fortune telling cards. So that makes obviously 54. So 52 cards. There must be 2 jokers as well to be able to balance that out, I'd imagine. So that's the little tuck box. Then you have a little white book which has some information in. This is how I knew it was 1983, as you can see here. Oh, it was first published in the 60s, not 70s, I beg your pardon. I didn't even realise US Games had been going since the 1960s. And it just tells you a little bit about history of tarot and fortune telling. This might be interesting to read, actually. And then here, look, this is quite interesting. First group of 7. The Magician is the male querent, the High Priestess, female querent, the Empress, action, initiative. And it goes through Emperor, will, Hierophant, inspiration, Lovers, love, Chariot, protection. Interesting. Strength is fortitude and courage. Hermit, prudence, etc. So some keywords there. I've never really thought of the Magician and the High Priestess as the male and female querent though. But every day is a lesson. We're always learning. And then the last card. I love how that's billed separately. The World, success. We've got a minor arcana spread here. That's a big spread. How to tell a fortune. How to tell fortunes using 22 major arcana cards. So that's just on using majors only. So yeah, it's quite an interesting little book. It's actually 31 pages, and it also has the playing card references as well. So I'm going to pop that into the box to keep it safe. And then we will have a look at these cards, and they are beautiful. I want to make sure the light, it's that, you know, when we get into the warmer months and the sun shines through the windows. So what I like about these, and I think these will be great as well for learning tarot, it tells you at the side here whether it's a major arcana or whether it's a minor arcana. And then these just tell you, you know, obviously the astrological cards as well. As I said, I love this minty green colour. It's really soft. The pinks are soft. The combination of the pink and the green together is just delicious. It's beautiful. And then it says here key 0. So you do get key 6, etc. Key 0, the Fool, and then you get your upright, poor judgment in personal and financial affairs. Interesting, they're going straight to finances. And that might be off-putting for some, because that's not what springs to mind immediately for me. Yes, I might think about some sort of irresponsibility, but that's a very specific, isn't it? And then you get a reversed meaning as well. Good judgment in vital matters. Okay, so I'm going to kind of lay them down like this, because if I put them down, you'll see the minors before and it will throw it out. The Magician is wisdom, change of position for the better. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? Doubtful future, beware of cruel female. Do you love the 60s and 70s? Marriage, bringing children, material, good fortune. I guess because the high priestess, the empress, not the high priestess, just done that. The empress is always seen as heavy-bellied, pregnant, so it's gone straight to marriage and bringing up children. The emperor is loyalty, courage and strength, leadership and self-control. Hierophant, strong religious convictions, social prominence. And then we have affection, trusting and harmonious responsibility for our lovers. The Chariot is about a successful career here. Artistic talents will overcome difficulties. Goodwill, power and success. Goodwill, not goodwill. Goodwill, power and success in overcoming obstacles. Here's our Hermit. I love that his the head part, his hooded part of his cloak is pink. A possible journey, new friendships that prove beneficial. See, that's really interesting for the Hermit. What are we thinking to these divinatory meanings? A sign of good luck, good fortune in most endeavours. And Joe, who's gifted this to me, said the cardstock wasn't brilliant, but do you know what? I've had a lot worse cardstock than this. It's lovely and matte, and there's a springiness to it, and it's actually quite nice. Success in business and legal matters, good judgment. I'm only giving the keywords for the majors. Key 12 is the Hangman, self-sacrifice, a reversal of fortune, hesitation in making decisions. See, these aren't necessarily what I would spring to. The start of new beginnings for death, off with the old and on with the new. Yeah, I can get behind that. Temperance is successful conclusion to an important undertaking. Temptation to evil, possible illness, a foolish or unwise marriage. Danger from unexpected source, loss of business or money. Signifies good health and fortune, gives hope, courage and confidence. For the Star. The Moon is misfortune to a loved one, false hopes and foolish daydreaming. The Sun, happy reunions, successful marriage or partnerships, a good omen. Judgment is success in making changes in environment. Go ahead with your plans. And then we have the World card to complete the majors, and that's good card for travel, reward for past efforts, a change for the better. Okay, so that's the major arcana. Put that the wrong way around, didn't I? There we go. And then you'll see here that we have the astrological associations, but we've got here, like it says favourable, pertains to future plans, moves. Again, so if it's whichever way round, so if it's reversed, we've got domestic or romantic affairs. Pisces, lucky number 1. Taurus. And again, keywords at the sides or phrases. Pluto, the card of favours. The Sun is unfavourable. The Sun, unfavourable, okay. Venus is unfavourable. The moon is favourable, so is Saturn. And then we go into our star signs. We've got Virgo, oh no, not all the star signs, Neptune, planets as well, Mercury, Cancer, Sagittarius, Pluto, Uranus, Capricorn, unfavourable moon. Okay, so we've got favourable and unfavourable. Unfavourable Saturn, favourable Mars, Neptune, and then we have Aquarius, Mercury, Leo, there's my birth sign, Libra, receipt of a letter or message. It's very fortune telling, isn't it? Unfavourable Jupiter, we have Aries, unfavourable Uranus, don't know, I just said Uranus, Uranus, unfavourable Mars, favourable Sun, favourable Venus, Gemini, Scorpio. No, when I said there'll be 2 cards and I said they must put jokers in or something, we've got the 2 blank for this side because that's the only way they could make it fit, really. So I should, in theory, now have them all in order. Okay, I was like, why is the 7 of Cups last? But it's because the Fool, the deck starts with key 1, which is the Magician. So the 7 of Cups needs to find its place at the end of, where are we? End of the major arcana. Judgment, the World. Oh, actually, the Fool is between Judgment and the World. Has to be. Whoa, nearly. Yeah, it has to be because Judgment, we've got 6, 7, and 8. So 6, 7, 8 is Judgment, Fool, World. That's how that's going. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. All right. So I'm not going to read all of the keywords here. If you wanted to see them, you could pause. But I just wanted to show you. And it's got. They've even got Pizz's signature. I love it. I really love this. It is so cool. And again, it's just like holding a little bit of tarot history in your hands. Having something that was first kind of released 60 years ago, over 60 years ago, and this one is over 40 years old. But they're as new as just coming off the factory production line, really, because like I say, they've just been taken out of their cellophane. And if you've got like a brushing full card and you know that soft, papery, buttery feel for the cards without any lamination at all, then that's exactly what this is like. So if you've got a yellow box or a blue box from the 1970s, even into the 80s, you'll know exactly what this is like. Look how gorgeous that is. And this, I love this colour combination. As I said, I do believe there are different variations with colours. And if you've got a copy of Zolar's Tarot, then let me know which version you've got. But this, I mean, the line work is sharp and clean. The colours are soft, pastel-y, just beautiful. There we are. How gorgeous is that? Oh, beautiful, beautiful deck. And you can see as well, I didn't mention, but like they said, if you take out the knights, you've actually got a playing card set here. So let's see, when we get to 9, 10, Jack doesn't put a KN for knight. So if you take out the knights all the way through, then obviously you have a 52 card playing deck. How cool is that? And this is why it said 4 games in one, I suppose. So you're playing cards, your astrological, and your tarot. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let me know your thoughts, everyone. Is it the first time you've seen the Zolar's Astrological Tarot? Or is it one that you've had? Maybe it was passed down to you. If so, what version? Oh, this shuffles like a dream as well. Just absolutely gorgeous. Let's finish with a message from Zolar's. It might be hard if I don't agree with the but we'll pick the Mars card, which is your wishes come true. That's a good sign. Hey, and we have the Queen of Wands, also known as the Queen of Clubs, a blonde woman possessing a magnetic personality, success in many undertakings. Well, positive card, very positive, success in many undertakings and your wishes coming true. Brilliant. All right, thank you for watching, everyone, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.